All right, we have two robots moving in the bin. Their 10-minute competition time has started. On the left, we have University of North Florida. On the right, we have University of Wisconsin at Madison. Both teams driving their robots across the obstacle field. The North Florida robot is digging already. Only 50 seconds into this run, this North Florida robot is digging. Look how full those buckets are. They're overflowing.
Like at Jacksonville Beach.
The Wisconsin-Madison robot is trying to find a safe path across the obstacle field. That's my suspicion. Both of these robots are being manually driven because you can see the students' thumbs moving the game pads. All right, the North Florida robot has finished digging. They don't want to overdo it. They don't want to bog down the robot too heavy. And they want to start out conservatively just to get some points on the board.
Looks like they had set up for autonomy, but
that's true.
But abandoned that.
It's also possible that it's just used as extra data for the manual drivers.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're waiting for North Florida on the left of the screen to activate their dumping mechanism, which will bring this bucket up and over that pulley, that large pulley in the back. So we should see some chains and pulleys moving here momentarily. On the right side of the screen, the Wisconsin-Madison robot has almost made it over to the digging area. Oh, they lost the track.
Losing the track.
Wisconsin-Madison lost the track. Now, look under that track. What's underneath that track? Those are actually wheels that they could actually drive on.
Wow, look at that.
They're like, get out of here, track. We don't need you. The only issue is if that track holds on and they can't throw it completely. That could be a problem.
That would be
those students. This is the view that the students can see. Not this one, but the one that was just there. It does look like it's a little bit hung up, though.
That would detract from their performance.
So
they got
6 kilograms on the North Florida side. The Wisconsin-Madison robot finally got rid of that track, but look at their other track. It looks like it might be slipping off, too. Okay, this is a look at their digger. They basically have a scraper. This entire bucket has a flat bottom, and it will basically lower down and scrape just a little bit off the top. Okay, I think they're going to want to throw that other track and just drive on the sprockets. This is Wisconsin-Madison. Wisconsin-Madison needs 10 kilograms because they were not able to qualify on their first run. North Florida, on the other hand, they got more than 25 kilograms on their first official competition run. So they're confident that they'll get they'll get over 10 kilograms. Okay, we're watching the Madison students on the screen.
Here they come.
We haven't seen a lot of movement out of this Wisconsin robot in a little bit. Meanwhile, North Florida is dumping. Let's give the judges a chance to get all that dusty regolith simulant onto the scale. It looks like they've got close to 12 kilograms, though, which is another qualifying run for North Florida.
And I believe there were some rocks in there as well.
It looked that way. All right, Wisconsin-Madison, they're trying to throw that track, and they're about to. It looks like it could come off in any second. I'm presuming that's what they're trying to do. It's just holding on, though. I'm presuming that they would be able to drive on their sprockets. I could be wrong, though.
No, that's got to be what they're thinking, what you believe.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes North Florida back for another deposit. 6 minutes have elapsed. 4 minutes remain.
You can see there's a bit of rock in there. Yep.
Possibly, or it could just be clumped. All right, they got another load on the North Florida side, going back for another attempt. 3.5 minutes remain, so plenty of time. If they continue to dig in that same spot, they could get even more rocks. So let's see if they go back to the same spot. There's a hole there. Be careful. They may not care. I don't. This robot may be able to drive through that. I don't know.
The Badgers are trying something different there
Changing
on the right.
their center of gravity, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or they've given up and they're just playing around with their mechanisms and getting some experience. Because even if your robot is completely out of this competition mobility-wise, you can still try out all your other mechanisms and give your drivers some experience with all that, all those mechanisms. They've actually put a spinner here on the front so that as they're scraping, if the regolith starts to pile up, that spinner will just kind of flip it into their bucket. It's a very innovative design.
Very smart.
Meanwhile, North Florida has another load.
I believe
right
this
now
is their fourth now, right?
Right now they're at 21 kilograms. So I think they're on track to beat their fear. Very good. That's North Florida on the left.
2 minutes left for them.
Wisconsin-Madison on the right. The Wisconsin-Madison students haven't given up. They're still doing things. It looks like they're pushing their digger down, which is lifting up their tracks. And these Wisconsin-Madison students don't have this view from the front side. They have the opposite view from the back side. So they can't see as well as we can.
Looks like North Florida wants to dig deep in that same spot.
I think they are trying to dig very deep. Look how full those buckets are. They're overflowing. With 1 minute remaining, that's probably a good time to head back. But, you know, they've already got 28 kilograms on the scale, so they're going to push it. They're going to push it to the last second, 50 seconds. They've already made several trips, so they know how long it takes to get back and dump.
That's right. This will be the fifth.
Okay, I think they're lifting up. They're trying. It just fell. Precious time is being wasted. 30 seconds left. They really are pushing the limit on time. They're having trouble pulling up their digging system. And with 20 seconds remaining, it may be too late to get back. Really, 28.4 kilograms on the scale right now. So that's, even though time just is running out on these teams, 28 kilograms for University of North Florida. Great job. Let's give them a hand. I wish there was a way to tell how much is on board right now because it looked like they had a really, really heavy load on that last one. Also, let's give University of Wisconsin-Madison a hand. They really tried hard. Great attempt by that team. And they should be proud of what they've accomplished here. to get to this point and actually
Absolutely.
compete in this event. This is a tough event. It's not easy to get this far. Create a robot that actually made it this far.
As we can see, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. You've got to do things. You got to be pretty careful as how you plan and execute.
That's true with robotics in general, because there's so many different things that have to work together. You've got mechanical things, you've got motors, you've got electrical things, you've got wiring, you've got software.